You write a lot about Joel in the book too. Obviously, there's lots of stories there. I think readers will love getting that sort of banter and exchanges and even some of the disagreements you guys have had. And I guess I wasn't surprised, but I thought it was really open that when you talk about in your early marriage life with Joel, how you had to adapt to each other and that there were difficulties there. And in fact, they were threatening sometimes the sort of warmth in your relationship. Have you guys adapted to each other yet, or is that an ongoing process?
Joel and I have been married 21 years, so we have done a good job of adapting, but we still study each other. We still find out what each other likes, because I think sometimes we want to give people what we think they should have, or what we need, but we really need to give people what they need. And I talk a lot about how what I need isn't necessarily what he needs. Even in downtime, you know, sometimes we need to just have some downtime, and what I enjoy doing in my downtime may not be what he enjoys doing. So we kind of study each other. He gives me room, I give him room, but we study each other. But we've learned, the thing we've learned over the last 21 years is that you got to keep doing it.
So you're never done adapting then?
Well, you're never done, because things change, people change, seasons change, styles change, we change.
Right.
So we want to keep going in the same direction. And that's what we really focus on, is to keep our life going in the same direction. There's a quote in the book about Abigail Adams, and she said something to the effect of, it's not always about gazing into each other's eyes, but it's about gazing in the same direction. And we don't need to grow apart. Every day is not this romantic, you know, blissful day, but it can be if we're gazing in the same direction and we're going towards the same goal. So that's what we try to do.
Yeah, well, good words of advice. How did you and Joel meet? I mean, where did that all happen?
Joel came into my family's jewelry store to get a watch battery. And he likes to say it like this, that not only that, he got a whole new watch.
Yeah.
And I've been taking his money ever since.
So he walked in, you were working there, you were a young person, your family ran the jewelry business?
We were in our early 20s, yes, and I was working, and he came in, and he was looking for a watch battery, and I began to show him new watches. And so he left without a watch that day, but with my card, with the price of the watch.
Yeah.
And a few
you got
days,
the important information.
The important information. And then a few days later, he called me back and said, I want to come in and get that watch. And so he did, and that's when he asked me out to a Rockets basketball game.
At the Compact Center?
The Compact Center.
Which is now the home of Lakewood Church.
Absolutely. Isn't that amazing?
That is a very odd coincidence.
Yes, if you'd have told us then, we would have never believed it.
That's funny.